Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Charles Saputra. I'm from 11th Science 1 and I joined the storytelling competition entitled The Lonely Man and Beautiful Woman. Long time ago, there is a young man who lived by himself. He spent his time alone without any family. He is Sang Kuryang. He was gone from his parents' house because some problem. And he thought that he wanted to find a woman to be his wife and accompany throughout his life. It was a hungry day. Sang Kuryang go to the forest because he wanted to hunt a deer. A melody chirping of birds by a very cold breeze made Sang Kuryang feel calm in the forest. Suddenly, he looked at a beautiful woman who was feeding a deer. The woman turned her to Sang Kuryang with a shocked face. She ran away from Sang Kuryang. Sang Kuryang kissed that woman, but the woman was lost from his view. Sang Kuryang decided to back to the home. The next day, the king and the soldier of the kingdom come to Sang Kuryang village. Attention please! Attention please! Our king will announce the announcement to you all. The soldier said, "Oh, my villager, because today again my daughter will be birthday. I inviting to you all to attend my daughter's party, and you all must wear the beautiful clothes." The king said. All villagers so very happy hear the announcement, especially Sang Kuryang. 3 days later, the party is starting. The beautiful music heard until the outside of the kingdom. In the kingdom, everyone are dancing beautifully. Sang Kuryang are drinking some drink and talking with his friend. Suddenly, he looked at the woman who has been seeing Sang Kuryang in the forest before. Sang Kuryang approached and asked, "Hi, my name is Sang Kuryang. I'm from this village. By the way, what's your name?" Sang Kuryang asked. "Hi, my name is Cinderella. I'm from the next village, and I became daughter's name." Cinderella answered. "Can you dance with me?" Sang Kuryang asked. Okay, no problem," Cinderella answered. They dance very calmly. The time is midnight. The village bell has made a sound. Cinderella was shocked and let go of Sang Kuryang's hand and ran by fast go out from the kingdom. Sang Kuryang kissed Cinderella. When Cinderella is running, she slipped because her glasses, and she not cared to her glasses and go to horse-drawn carriage. Sang Kuryang was very confused. Why Cinderella ran by fast out from the kingdom, and then he find Cinderella's shoes and bring it to the home. A beautiful morning, Sang Kuryang thought that she should bring back the shoes, and he decided to go to Cinderella's village. In the middle of the trip, Sang Kuryang meet an old villager. "Excuse me, do you know a beautiful woman with the name Cinderella?" Sang Kuryang asked. I know her. Her house at the end of this village," the villager answered. Sang Kuryang continued his trip, and then he told to Cinderella's house. "Is there anyone inside?" Sang Kuryang asked. "Yeah, wait a minute," Cinderella answered. Cinderella opened the door with calmly, and she was shocked because the guest is Sang Kuryang. "Cinderella, my goal here, I want to give back your shoes, and I want to know why, when in the party today, you look like shocked and run by fast out from the kingdom." Sang Kuryang asked. You find my shoes. Thank you very much. You are a good man." I would like to tell you the reason, but now I can't," Cinderella answered. The time kept walking. Sang Kuryang began to fall in love with Cinderella and want to propose her because he didn't want to be alone anymore. Then Sang Kuryang go to Cinderella, but there was no Cinderella. There was only the mother who was very sad and crying. What happened? Sang Kuryang asked. Cinderella had been kidnapped by a cyclops. If I want to save her, Cinderella would be killed. The Cinderella mother said. With a sacred face, Sang Kuryang said, I was here because I want to propose to Father. Sang Kuryang said, if you want to propose my Father, go and save my Father. Don't until the Cyclops kill her. The Cinderella mother said. Sang Kuryang looking for Cinderella with a worried face. When Sang Kuryang headed to the forest, he saw Cinderella are hanging over the tree by her hands tied, and underneath there was a cyclops want to kill her. Sang Kuryang came to Cyclops and fought with him. After the Cyclops defeat, Sang Kuryang helped Cinderella to get down off the tree, and Sang Kuryang was very happy because he was defeated the Cyclops. And Cinderella said that the Cyclops, the order of the queen, who was jealous of her. At that time, Sang Kuryang said to want to marry Cinderella. Cinderella accepted it because he had saved her, and Cinderella now, Sang Kuryang so loved her very much. Finally, they are married, and Sang Kuryang was not feel alone anymore. That is all my story. Thank you for attention, and see you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.